How's it going, everybody? It's Lele here, and we are officially some days away from Season 2 of Tekken 8, and of course the main topic on this channel is gonna be what will happen to this awesome bear on screen. And I feel like it's weird because before the Tekken talk I was kinda sure that Kuma was gonna be nerfed hard, really hard, but after the Tekken talk and what they have shown with basically King, they have shown one nerf and a lot of buffs. I'm kind of starting to think like maybe Kuma will leave Season 2 untouched, or maybe even buffed, I don't know, it's weird. Of course there are some tools that need to be fixed on Kuma, really need to be tuned down, to be more specific. But I'm kind of starting to feel like Kuma might not drop in tiers, like go back to be a bottom 5 like everyone is expecting to, because I feel like a lot of players are kind of preying on the downfall of Kuma, you know, getting hugely nerfed and go back to be the troll character it always was. But at this point, seeing what they have planned for Season 2 for the other characters, it might be possible that Kuma will not get nerfed too hard. So these are my expectations on what will happen for Kuma in Season 2. Of course, these are my ideas. There is a huge probability that I will be wrong. It's plausible that it will be everything wrong and Kuma gets Omega nerfed and he goes to bottom 1, it's possible. So only time will tell, and we'll see if I got something right or everything completely wrong. So starting with the nerfs, one we already know that it's gonna happen, and it is back 1 will not be an hit engager anymore. This is a universal change where armor moves will not be hit engagers anymore. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I love back 1, I have abused back 1 a lot, but it's a right choice to remove hit engaging properties to armor moves. This should have never been an hit engager because it's very... this is still an amazing move, like if they just remove the hit engaging properties, but they leave back 1 untouched, this is still an amazing move that can let you out of a lot of situations. You can use it to make reads, you can use it in between moves, or even to option select some stances. It's really amazing. And being an hit engager, it's probably too much. So I'm actually glad this is gone. It's a nice change. I'm not gonna complain. The next nerf I think it will happen is finally the wall combo. I kind of feel every patch that Tekken 8 got, a lot of players were calling, finally bear wall combo removed, finally, it never happened, but I kind of feel its time is up and this combo will finally get removed. I'm gonna be honest, again, I'm not complaining, because this has been a very fun thing of Season 1, but it does a lot, way too much damage. It makes Kuma reach insane level of damage, and again, I wanna be completely honest, if they remove this, I'm not gonna complain, I'm not gonna be like, they ruined Kuma, it's fine, this was probably too much. I think they're gonna remove the ground stomp of down 1+2, you know, so it will just be when you do it fast, so just like this, so no back 1+2 guaranteed, and that will already make the wall combo more bearable, pun intended. And of course we'll have to see what will be the new bear wall combo, because I mean we have the Tekken 7, this was the one of the Tekken 7 wall combos. You have this one which is good for Rocky but not for damage. We have to see, also based on the new move that they add, so we'll see. Another move we have to talk about is, of course, the Bear Electric. This move is awesome, this move is incredible, I don't have to tell you how amazing this move is, how busted this move is. Again, before the Tekken talk, I was probably gonna tell you, this move is gonna get a huge, you know, not +5 anymore, maybe, you know, a lot of nerfs, but after the Tekken talk, I kind of feel like they might leave it not untouched, but maybe a tiny nerf, you know? One thing I think they're gonna nerf, of course, is the head gauge cost, because you can get a lot of Bear Electrics. Look how now I'm doing even the charged ones. You can get a lot of them. I think this is what's gonna get nerfed. They're gonna increase the cost of the Bear Electric so that you can use less bad electrics, and I think this is fair. Maybe they're gonna touch the frames, I don't know. Maybe the no charge goes to +4 or +3, maybe the supercharged is not +9 anymore. And another thing I think they can touch, and they should touch in my opinion, is you see that for a split frame it says crouching, because this move has high crush properties. Believe it or not, yes, this move can high crush, it happened to me a lot, and it should not be like that. It should not be like that. I know this is an electric technically, it works like the Mishima technically, but this should not be like that. When my opponents get the jab crushed from the bad electric, I feel bad for them. I'm gonna be honest, I feel bad for them, so this should not be a thing. And if they remove it, I'm gonna be like, awesome, this should have never been be a thing. Another thing I think they're gonna touch is the combo damage, because we all know that bears deal a lot of damage. Of course, thanks to the wall combo. I even fucked up the combo here, but yeah, Kuma and Panda, especially Kuma with the bad electric, he can reach insane level of damage, like easy 80s, 90s, even 100 damage easily. And even more if you get like a big launcher, if you get like 442, or maybe you get to start with the charged bad electric, you can get insane level of damage. And I feel like they're gonna touch this. Maybe, I don't know, they tune down like down forward to 1, you know? They tune down the damage to decrease the combo damage. One thing I think they're gonna touch is up forward 2, because this is basically used in every combo ender, you know? You do this and this, or I don't know, maybe you do this into hit burst to do all your shit. I think that's gonna get touched, maybe a damage reduction to bring Kuma damage down, and again, nothing I will complain about, it's fair, you know? This character really does insane level of damage. And for the last thing, I think it's gonna get touched, it's the charge. We all know the set from Nino and Joka, where a lot of charge moves happened, a lot of people cried about charge. I think charge is actually pretty easy to counter, but I can understand that in stressful situation you are not sharp and you can, you know, miss the interruption or miss the punish, you know. I can absolutely understand this. So I think it's gonna get touched. I don't know how. I will not nerf it, like I will not simply, add more time to the charge. That would be not optimal. I will do something like the charge takes longer, but the reward is greater, you know? Now it's +3 if they block it. I will make like the charge last more, but maybe it's +5, you know? I will be like, this is a good change, because it gives you more time to react. But if you're not sharp, boom, I'm +5. Maybe even +6 will be amazing. +6 will be absolutely amazing. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be straight up nerfed. More like changed, you know? And it will be, honestly, again, a really cool change. Something that's probably needed. Again, this move angered a lot of players, so I think it's gonna get changed. And now talking for the buffs, because I hope this character also gets some buffs together with the nerfs. And the first one, I think it's coming. Watching what they said in the Tekken talk and what they're doing, I think they're pushing a lot the idea of going into stance, you know, move, stance, mix. This is what they want to do. I'm not saying I like this. Everyone has their opinions, but this is what they're going for. And I think this move is amazing. Full crouch 1 is amazing. And I think this is gonna go into HBS. I think this move is gonna be like down back 2, which gets an HBS transition. And this move is gonna get an HBS transition. I'm pretty sure of that. Supposed on how they're dealing with the stance situation. From what they've shown, Jin, King, Devil Jin, they've added a lot more moves into stance. And I think this is a move that can easily go into HBS, you know? So yeah, I think this is gonna happen. I don't know which other moves could go into HBS. Down back 3 will be kinda stupid, honestly. I don't know, maybe they invent something that I've not think of. And again, checking the Tekken talk, there is a lot of things I haven't even thought about, and they did it, and I'm like, whoa, okay, I cannot understand you guys. I'll let you do your job, you know? Speaking of buffs, we know one is already coming, and it's the new move, because every character is gonna get a new move. So Kuma is gonna get a new move, and a lot of bear players say that Kuma should get another throw to have a throw game. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not one of the guys that thinks, oh, Kuma should have a throw game. I really don't think this fits Kuma. I have tried to think what Kuma really needs as a move, but again, seeing the Tekken talk, I think they're gonna add another HBS option. Again, they're pushing really hard on the stance in this season, it seems like, on the mix-up. And I think, I mean, HBS is the main stance of Kuma. You have also Sit, but Sit is kind of, you know, for setup, is more niche. I think they're gonna add another HBS option. Maybe a strong knockdown mid, maybe another low, maybe a high, I don't know. But I really think it's gonna be something from HBS. I don't think it's gonna be a new low, because again, Kuma should not be a character based around, you know, poking with lows and that. But I mean, a new low would be very cool, honestly. I'm gonna be honest, if they give us a new low, maybe even a good one, I will be very happy, because it's always a nice tool to have. And still speaking of HBS, I think they're gonna improve the stance, because let's be real, this stance is very lackluster. Like, yes, you have launchers, low, you have a grab, you have the charge move, but it's all very, very punishable. You don't, aside from down 1+2, which is also an niche engager, you don't have a safe option, you know? You have this one, which is -9, but then all the lows are launch. Let's not even talk about Beyblade. All the launchers are terribly unsafe. The charge move, again, we already talked about it, but it's unsafe on its own. And let's not talk about the grab, which is really slow and reactable. So I think they're gonna improve the HBS stance. Maybe one thing I will be really happy if they do is HBS 2 not being launched. If they make this move like -14 instead of -15, I will be so happy. I will legit be so happy. I don't know. I think they're gonna improve. They're gonna improve the frame data, or maybe they're gonna make the moves more fast. I don't know. But I think this is what they're gonna touch. They're gonna touch more HBS stance. Again, based on what we have seen from the Tekken talk. And for last, I'm gonna talk about 3 dream buffs. This is things that I would love to have. I'm not saying that Kuma should get them. I'm not predicting that he will get them, because they're kind of stupid. But if they happen, I would legit skyrocket into the sky. You will see me fly in my room, okay? And the first one, a lot of bear players talk about this. A down by 2 buff will be amazing. This move going to 0 or +1 on hit will be amazing. But most importantly, not being launch punishable. If this move goes back to be -13, like Tekken 7, I will be so happy. This is a great tool. This is a great tool because fast high crash, long range, you know, good damage. I mean, 10 damage is not a lot, but good damage. But being punished with a launch for this is terrible. It's terrible. Being -13 will be amazing. Even -14, I would accept it. At -15, it has a lot of risk. You know, it has a lot of risk behind it. Another move that I would love to have a weird buff is back 1+2. This move is amazing. Don't touch this move. Also, if this move gets tiny nerfed, even goes unsafe, I wouldn't complain, because again, this move range, homing, hit engager, goes into stance, a lot of damage, you know, it mid, ends with a mid, is insane. But if I can get a buff on this move, can you see that the first hit is a high? I can remember all the times that this move got high crushed and I actually got punished or hit before the mid arrived. And it happened not a lot, but there, especially versus Ling, Zafina, you know, characters that are a lot evasive, it happened that the first hit whiffs, and I am not allowed to connect with the second, you know? So if this move, for some reason, becomes mid-mid, again, extremely happy. It should not be mid-mid, honestly, because, again, this move does everything. This move is amazing. But again, this is the dream section of the video, so if it happens, mad happy, mad happy. Another dream buff I would love is a speed up on the HBS grab, 411+2. This move is amazing, 35 damage, deletes chip, you get a follow-up for free, down 1+2, which now I can't get because I'm very bad at this game. Hold on. Nice. Let me try one more time. This is all uncut. Nice, finally. This move, again, it's very good, but it's way too slow. 26 frames is reactable, and I mean, maybe it doesn't happen at people at low ranks, but if you play against good people, if you play against people that can react, it's very easy. Like, they have no reason to duck HBS, you know? Aside from this, they have no reason to duck HBS because this is seeable, you know? You can duck on reaction. So this being speed up would be amazing. Again, do I think this should be speed up? No, because it will make Kuma really obnoxious. But if it happens, I will gladly take it, you know? I wouldn't complain. So this is what is gonna happen, in my opinion, for Season 2 Kuma. Again, after seeing the Tekken talk, my whole idea changed, because I thought this character was gonna get nerfed into the ground. It was literally gonna get shot into the bottom 3 of the tier. After seeing the Tekken talk, you know, they showed a lot of buffs for King, they showed buffs for Jin even, which is another character that people requested to be nerfed. At this point, anything is possible. Maybe Kuma leaves untouched, slightly nerfed, buffed even. That would be insane. I don't know. I'm gonna keep playing the guy in Season 2. Overall, I'm really not a fan of Season 2 for now. Yes, let's wait and try, but what we have seen for now is the future looks very grim. Very, very grim, in my opinion. So, yeah. These are my ideas for Season 2. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, if this guy's gonna get buffed, nerfed, shot into bottom 1, back to top 1, I don't know, what's your idea? What moves do you think it should change? And I'll see y'all in the next video, probably at Season 2 at this point. And yeah, stay safe, bye-bye.